Oh, all right. You know what? Oh, oh God. Okay, let's try that again, but a little bit, a little. How should I put it? Like there-ish, you know? Oh no, it's now playing sound effects. Give me a long one. There you go. Whew. Alright. Metal Gear Solid it is. It's been a while. Some would say I kept you waiting. Oh god, the fucking speakers are playing up. Oh. Alright, let's see how that works. Should be fine. God damn it. Let's make it like that. Good. Now hopefully everything goes without a hitch. And now I press. No, it's not that one. It's that one. I can switch my channels very, very, very well. Oh, why is that the way it is? Oh, because it's not. Oh my god, look at it. And it's not even on screen. There it is. Good. Nice. Now, if only if I didn't tear parts of my hair out for this, it would be great. Press the enter key, get out of here. I don't need none of that. Delete save data. We don't need that anymore. Angry. Oh yeah. Options. Give me those. Oh fuck, it's gonna have those prompts on it. I mean, I am gonna be aiming with a controller, so I'd appreciate it a little bit. Is that it? No, that's key config. Borderless texture filter. Frame rate. Okay, interesting. This. Reflex mode? You don't need none of that. Oh, my nose is itching from excitement. I need to run this? What will this be? Oh, look, it's Peace Walker by Ashley Wood. I don't think this will do you any good, really. Is this just... yeah. It is just Peace Walker. Is it true ending Peace Walker? Yeah, it is true ending Peace Walker. Alright. This is the important little bit. about Chico going after Paz somewhere and also getting captured. Okay. You'll get the gist of it, I believe. Cassette tapes. Do we have any? Not to begin with. You know what, though? Give me a second. I wanna find something out. Ground zeros. DualShock 3 and 4 button icons, thank you. Okay. Okay. Oh, I require some other third-party tool. It's kind of unpleasant. I guess we'll do that in between now and next time. Yeah. That's what I'll do. Alright, I guess I'll tolerate the Xbox prompts. For now. Normal. Doesn't even... Oh, it doesn't let me until I've done it. Okay. Begin. God, I should really give this slightly more fanfare, considering what it is. Whew. Look at that quote from MGS3.
She told us everything. Don't worry, I kept my word. She didn't suffer long. Here. You earned it. How's it feel to play the traitor? No more war games. You're a real man now, soldier. Give my regards to your boss when you get home.
10 days ago, we got reports that Paz was still alive.
She survived.
She was rescued by a Belizean fisherman who found her drifting in the Caribbean.
So what's the plan? Silence her before we're compromised?
No. I've got something else in mind. Our friends at Cypher suspect Paz could be a double agent. She's being held for interrogation at a camp on the southern tip of Cuba.
Black site. Nice. A slice of American pie on communist soil, and out of U.S. legal jurisdiction.
The upcoming inspection of Mother Base has to be connected somehow. The timing's too perfect.
The UN's nuclear inspection.
My guess is they're trying to corroborate Paz's leak.
We're an army without a nation.
Word of our capabilities gets out, and we'll have the whole world out to shut us down. Having an American private intelligence agency involved's bad news. Cypher's the ones who sent Paz to us in the first place.
She knows their true nature.
Right. Paz is our only link to Cypher. If she's still alive, we need her on our side.
Trojan horse is in! This pirate crackdown's a go! Move!
So who's the other target?
That would be Chico. He's being held in the same area as Paz. Last radio contact was 40 hours ago. Find them both. Bring him back alive. Enter the compound from the south cliff. Secure Chico and Paz, then report back from the rendezvous point. We'll send a chopper from across the Cuban border. You should be back at Mother Base in time for lunch. You'll probably just miss our guests. The only catch is you go in solo. The politically sensitive nature of the mission means backup is not an option.
Fine. I like some alone time now and then. I'm in front of the prison camp.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
Kept you waiting, huh?
used part of the compound. Get inside and head northeast.
God, you fuckers don't know.
Mission info has been
This is an
updated.
infiltration mission. You've got to stay out of sight. Before you go any further, use your binoculars to recon the area. What do you see? Press the call button to get more intel.
Okay. God, I don't remember all of the... How should I put it? The little conversations that you can have. And how did you do press? No. Oh. What is this? Okay, yeah. Okay. That's what you want. And a pistol. It's gonna come back to me.
If you ready your weapon while crawling, you can move horizontally left or right. If you do that holding the dash button, you'll move faster.
That it's like the worst dash button in history, but hey. Hey, wait. No, it fell into my backside. And now it has come loose. XOF.
XOF?
God, why are my speakers doing that? Man, I forgot this. Look at that, landing zones and everything. Just in case you need it. Pre-mission briefing? Okay. Yeah, we got stuff to listen to, huh? Alright.
This is a one-man infiltration mission, boss. Equipment is the bare essentials. Anything else will be OSP. The target location is a prison camp on a U.S. military base. Those Marines have the place locked down tight. Your only backup will be one extraction chopper. We can't send anything else.
You won't need to.
Again, this is infiltration, a sneaking mission. Your number one priority is remaining undetected. Use discretion before engaging any guards you encounter. Be mindful of their sensory perceptions: sight, sound, smell, and pain. Fortunately, these atmospheric conditions will continue until dawn. That should provide you with some cover.
At least the weather's on my side.
Yay! Rainy days.
Your mission objective is to rescue Chico and Paz. According to Chico, they're both being held at an old prison facility. Recon from the intel unit supports this, so it's safe to assume that's where they are. Once you've gotten them to the RV, call in the extraction chopper. I'll monitor the situation and offer guidance from here, but you'll be the one in the field. How you handle this mission is entirely up to you, boss.
Up to me. Play your way, as the advertisements would suggest.
Snake, yesterday we received official communication from the IAEA. It says, "It has come to our attention that your organization recently purchased nuclear fuel from Uzbekistan authorities. We request permission to inspect your facilities."
What a load of bullshit.
Yeah, they're after Metal Gear Zeke's nuclear warhead. I'm betting this is payback from Cypher after Paz's leak.
Using the UN.
There's no telling how much influence they have. But the IAEA can only do inspections in countries that are party to the NPT.
And we're not a country.
Exactly. We haven't signed a safeguards agreement with the IAEA over peaceful nuclear use, and we're not obligated to report any nuclear material we have, nor information about any nuclear facilities. The IAEA has no authority to inspect us.
But despite all that,
That nuke's our last line of defense. We don't want to announce we have it until the world is preparing to wipe us off the map. Until then, we let everyone think we're just a private army with conventional firepower.
what's Huey's take?
That the problem's how to hide the nuke in Metal Gear. But I gotta tell you, he was all for it.
I see. But there's no way we can have the IAEA poking around here.
So what do? Ignore them?
Send them an official letter of refusal. Say that we're a private organization and we've done nothing to attract this suspicion.
You got it.
Yeah, sure. Strongly worded letter.
We finished Zeke's waterproofing reinforcement yesterday. The day after tomorrow, we'll be done installing the main depth control tank, the compressed air tank, and the attitude control propeller pod.
Huey.
If the underwater test goes well, next week we'll try the 300-foot seabed depth.
Drop the act, Huey. How did we end up agreeing to the nuclear inspection?
Because after you sent that letter, I told them. After careful reconsideration, we agree to your request. And frankly, we should be inspected. This is our chance. If they come and go without discovering the nuke, we can tell the world we're clean. Of course, it's risky, and we'll have to make sure everything's perfect, but it'll be worth it.
Huey, can they do an inspection without going through the Board of Governors?
We contacted the IAEA's admin branch, and they said there's no record of us being brought up at any of the board's meetings.
I'd say probably a preliminary inspection to determine whether we should be referred to the board. So it's bound to be a small inspection team, and they won't be here that long. Don't worry, leave everything to me.
Has the media gotten wind of this?
Yeah, 2 major Western networks want to do stories on us. I planned on saying yes.
What? You want to broadcast this place to the world?
That's why I agreed to the inspection. This is a golden opportunity. We can use the media to prove to the world we don't have a nuke. Besides, even if we said no, it would just be delaying the inevitable.
Kaz, our hands are tied now. Start getting the place ready.
Thanks, boss.
Don't get the
No,
wrong
it's the other
idea.
one.
You've set it up so that any more changes of heart will arouse suspicion, that's all.
Zeke stays, but we'll have to move all other AFVs to shore. Any potential troublemakers can go with them for some mandatory R&R. Sound good, boss?
Just do it.
Didn't get a ping? I made 3 of them. At this point, it's your fault.
About the inspection, what do we tell the men?
The truth. What else? The one thing we don't need to worry about is anyone here spilling the beans about Zeke.
Good point. What about the Sandinistas? There's still quite a few of them left on the base.
I hate to say it, but it won't look good having Soviet bloc personnel here. The problem is, moving a group that size in a hurry would look even worse.
At least Amanda's on assignment in Cuba. They'd recognize her. She should stay put for now.
All civilians save Huey will have to return to their countries.
Even your Parisian.
Of course, we'll get her whatever paper she needs. Dr. Strangelove's departure came at a perfect time. The less Zeke-related staff here, the better.
Wait, she left?
That's right. You were away on a mission. She left last week. There's nothing cooking in AI weapons research, and Zeke is complete. There was really no reason for her to hang around.
I'm surprised Huey let her go that easy.
Yeah, his crush on Strangelove was never much of a secret, huh? He followed her everywhere while Zeke was in development. Boy, would she get pissed. But he does have a lot on his mind right now. I've got bigger issues to deal with. That's what he said.
That's the spirit, Huey.
"10 days ago, we got reports that Paz was still alive.
She survived.
She was rescued by Belizean fishermen who found her drifting in the Caribbean.
So what's the plan? Silence her before we're compromised?
No. I've got something else in mind. Our friends at Cypher suspect Paz could be a double agent. She's being held for interrogation at a camp on the southern tip of Cuba.
Black site. Nice. A slice of American pie on communist soil, and out of U.S. legal jurisdiction.
The upcoming inspection of Mother Base has to be connected somehow. The timing's too perfect.
The UN's nuclear inspection.
My guess is they're trying to corroborate Paz's leak.
We're an army without a nation.
Word of our capabilities gets out, and we'll have the whole world out to shut us down. Having an American private intelligence agency involved's bad news. Cypher's the ones who sent Paz to us in the first place.
She knows their true nature.
Right. Paz is our only link to Cypher. If she's still alive, we need her on our side. If not us, who else is gonna rescue that bitch?
When do we do it?
The inspection comes first. We'll deal with us afterwards.
Do the men know?
Word has started to spread. The information came from Cuba through Amanda. One of the base personnel used to belong to El Frente. I'll tell everyone we don't concern ourselves with the survival of enemy spies. We need them focused on the inspection. And if we get her back here and she isn't cooperative, there's still plenty of room for her in the ocean.
Works for me. What about Chico? He had a chance to stop Paz from hijacking Zeke and he blew it. He's carried that guilt ever since. Kid really did care about her.
Chico, it's hard to say how he'll react.
Have Amanda call him out to Cuba. He shouldn't be here right now.
Good idea. They haven't seen each other in a while. Little time with Big Sis and he'll forget all about you-know-who.
No, you don't get to criticize it and say they don't make it like they used to before. You take your American-ass voice acting and fucking listen to it.
What? Still no sign of Chico?
What's going on?
It's Amanda in Cuba. Our resupply package arrived, but Chico wasn't with it. Relax, Amanda. I'm sure he's just exploring Havana or something. First time in the big city. Could have gotten carried away.
Cos, wait. The boat Chico was on, did it stop anywhere before it got to Havana?
Yeah, it had to refuel at Santiago de Cuba. You don't think... Oh, shit. You gotta be kidding me. He does this now?
It's 60 miles from Santiago to the prison camp. Chico used to cross the mountains with the older Sandinistas like it was nothing. He'll make that in 3 days.
Still, even if he does find his way there...
You know how reckless he can be. Chico thinks we've abandoned Paz. That's why he's doing this.
We'll start by having the intel detachment in Cuba look for him. We can't let him be captured.
Keem, you need correction. Like actual fucking adjustment. Doom is your baseline for voice acting, where half of the sounds are ha 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 ha. Literally, eat my shorts.
There's some cages to the east of a big building. East an old grassy facility. That's where we are. Help me, Snake.
It's a setup.
We have no choice.
Yeah, if Chico talks, he could blow the nuke cover-up. We can't hold off until the inspection's over.
When can we be ready?
It'll take at least 16 hours to confirm the flight path and prep a bird. The intel unit has started reconning the area.
Sounds like I'll have to miss the inspection.
Boss, we'll just have to send someone else to get them out.
No. I'll go.
Yeah, Chico and Paz would only take orders from you anyway. And we can't go taking on those Marines at the base head on. It's gotta be off the radar, and it's gotta be you.
Hold down the fort, Cos.
Snake, you can forget about civil liberties where you're headed. God only knows what they'd do to you if you got caught. Do not let that happen. The Cubans leased the land to the U.S. as a gesture for helping them gain independence from Spain. The deal remains in effect until both countries agree to dissolve it, or the U.S. abandons the land. That's why America still operates the base even after La Revolucion. Problem is, it's leased land.
Meaning it isn't American soil, so the U.S. Constitution doesn't apply there. That allows them to withhold its civil rights protections.
Yeah, that's Uncle Sam's excuse. The area was originally only for detaining refugees from countries like Cuba and Haiti. But a few years ago, the CIA and its like started using it as a black site. Enemies of the state are renditioned there and subjected to extreme forms of interrogation. You can bet Cypher had a hand in that. As you'd expect, American and other Western human rights organizations aren't allowed anywhere near the place. What happens there disappears down the memory hole.
Who knows what they're doing to Chico and Paz?
I'd like to interrogate her ourselves. But if worst comes to worst, make sure she's dead. Chico, on the other hand, we have to bring back. Fast. He knows too much about us.
Cos?
The area is surrounded by mines placed by both the US and Cuba, making escape on foot impossible. You're heading into the Lion's Den, Snake. Don't take this one lightly. Come back in one piece.
Yeah.
How many of the other tapes? A couple, huh? Not now.
Marker placed. Marker removed.
TGT Field of Movement.
Those tranquilizer rounds are only good for putting your target to sleep. They won't help you break anything.
Don't think I hit.
Keep low. You can check the controls on the pause screen.
God damn it. There he is. Isn't it supposed to give you like a little vibration?
To climb an obstacle, press the action button.
I really just want to pat him down, but you really just can't, can you?
Now head east to the old prison area. You can bring up the target's location on your iDroid.
I think that's a hit. Now we wait for this man to fall asleep. Come on. You want to take a nap, don't you? Come on. Your eyelids are feeling heavy. Your conscience weighs on you. missed all of those shots.
Contact me if you need advice.
No, I'm good.
That rain just won't let up. It'll help you stay out of sight, but watch you don't get hypothermia.
What do we got?
Take a good look at the enemy through your binoculars, and you can mark him. Marked enemies can be sensed when nearby, even if there's a wall between you and them. But it only works if you stop and take the time to focus your attention. This helps you maintain situational awareness. Try it. You should move the bodies of enemies somewhere out of sight. CQC is effective for dealing with nearby enemies.
Hey, you hear about the special ships guys have been pulling at the old prison area the past 2 weeks?
Yeah, some high-value prisoners or something. You get that duty and kiss your break time goodbye, man. My buddy was crying on my shoulder about it.
But that place has been dead for years. Now we got these, I don't know who's bringing in these enemies back.
Right. The CO is tearing his hair out.
I feel like I'm living in a prison.
Come on, baby. Let's get you off of that post you're on.
You can now either interrogate him, knock him out, or kill him. His life is in your hands.
Somebody, get over here!
Speak.
The map has been updated.
That's the old prison area. The targets are there. That's the old prison area. The targets are there.
What? Hey, you alright?
Get your ass up! Pull yourself together.
Nothing on them, huh? It is him.
Chico.
Come on, son.
Chico, it's me.
No!
Choke the little motherfucker.
Go away!
Choke him.
Go away!
Let me out of here, please!
Get off me! Get off!
Chico, keep it down.
Go away!
Right over here. Hey, you gotta let me out! You let me out, no! Stay here!
Get off me! Get off!
Chico, calm down. Calm down. Don't fight it.
Choke them, kid.
I got Chico.
And Boss,
Not here.
are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Is Chico able to walk?
Hold on.
Not right now. And he's got bolts through his leg.
Not gonna happen.
You'll have to carry him out then. Okay, boss, change your plans. Haul Chico over to the rendezvous point. We'll get Ponce's whereabouts out of him once he's calmed down.
Alright.
Mission info has
I've
been
marked the
updated.
RV on your map. Okay, now carry Chico there.
The map has been updated.
Once you don't end up head. The RV's just a little further. That's it. You're at the RV. The enemy's trying to take you out. Find a place to hide the target.
CP, this is Zulu 6. Lost eyes on enemy. Checking last point of contact. Over. This is CP. Understood. Investigate the area, but stay alert. Out.
Okay. Sure.
CP, this is Zulu 1. Hostile got out of sight. Searching now. Over. This is CP. Understood. Watch yourselves. Don't let them flank you. Out.
I mean, those guys got flanked real good.
Looks like they've lost visual on you. Okay, now use your iDroid to call the chopper for pickup.
Marker placed.
The bolts? They put them through your legs so you feel immense amounts of pain and cannot walk. I think it's look at the detail on those though. You can scream at me, Chica. Mother-based music selection. Ah, yikes.
CP, this is Zulu 1. Search complete. No sign of hostiles. Over. This is CP. Understood. Stay on the alert. Out.
What is he, 90 meters away? Good. What did he say?
Please select a landing zone. Landing zone confirmed.
Roger that chopper request. It's headed your way now.
Was it because I stood there for like 2 frames? I think it was. Let's look at Chico's stuff. I think he has like some unique animations if he's being observed.
Put the target on the chopper.
CP, this is Delta 2. We're standing down here. No hostile spotted. Over.
This is Morpho, arriving shortly at LZ. This is Morpho, on station at LZ. Put the target on the chopper. Chico's tape.
The other guys.
Think it could give us a clue to Haas's location. Use your iDroid to listen to it.
On your feet.
Okay.
Chico was taken out of his cage. Did he leave the tape recording while he was being moved? Haas might be up ahead.
Flagpole.
I hear vehicles. And a flag. Must be near the heliport.
And of course my sound is now fucked because I'm playing a recording. So you can hear the alarm in the background, right?
CP, this is Zulu 2. No sign of the enemy. Searching the area. Over. This is CP. Understood. Search every corner. They gotta be around here somewhere. Out. Hellfire team, this is CP. We're under attack. All units to combat position.
I couldn't hear him. Because I'm also not wearing headphones, because I've got to wear the stupid bandana. can't hear shit. Like I'm basically playing stealth games on subtitles.
Now let's find Paz. If she's dead, we need to see the body to be sure. Boss, any clue where she might be?
Hostile! Combat position! All units to combat position! Let go! Let the man go!
Come on. How about my consecutive CQC?
Let him go! Please let me go! Fire! Fire!
Don't crawl.
Fire! Enemy down!
Why does he keep lying down? It's so fucking weird.
Now let's find Paz. If she's dead, we need to see the body to be
It's
sure.
like hold.
Boss,
Like I
any
have to
clue where she
actually
might
hold
be?
it for him to go down. If I tap it, it's there, but like, come on. Like it's barely being pressed.
Contact! All fire team, this is CP. Spit it out. We're under attack. All units to combat position. Spit it out. Come out, boys. Nobody gets past here. Speak. CP, this is Delta 4. No sign of the enemy. Searching the area. Over. This is CP. Understood. Don't let them get the drop on you. Keep your guard up. Out.
Keep it up. He's not getting up, is he? God, like, imagine not being able to jump over this barbed wire. Like, I get it. But also, don't. Yeah, but like, look at it. And he has thick enough soles to be able to, like, jump over it, you know? Like, I can get not vaulting over it.
CP, this is Source
very reckless of me. Direct gunfight? This is a bad idea. Oh, don't look at that one.
CP, this is Zulu 6. The enemy got away. Starting a search now. Over. This is CP. Understood. Search every corner. They gotta be around here somewhere. Out.
What is that? Anti-air emplacement. Like, a couple of people told me about ammo, right? Where's those ammo pickups? Someone was very nearby. That much I could hear.
Clear.
You're not smart enough for me. Good. That's how we like you.
CP, this is Delta 9. We finished our search of the area. Couldn't find anyone. Over. This is CP. Understood. Don't let your guard down. They could still be in the area. Out.
Okay, last known area is gone. Essentially, I need to go there.
Delta 1, what's wrong? Come in, Delta 1!
Pull yourself together.
What the hell?
CP, this is Zulu 6. Still no sign of the enemy. Standing down. Over.
way too exposed there. Find some cover and stick to it.
Come on.
That's the admin building. Watch your corners.
I used to know like camo spots for this game, man.
The drainage channel. You might be able to crawl in there. Remember back when we met? Enemies on opposing sides in South America. But when I tried to take myself out with a grenade, you stopped me. I never realized until I met you. There's no such thing as an absolute enemy. Our enemies are always relative.
Yeah, he's checking. Come on. There you go. Oh, come on. There you go. Oh yeah! Right. I forgot. Okay then. Yes, thank you. I'm aware of my emotes. I'm the one who made them. Or are you gonna show me those images because of your programming as well? Oh yeah, forgot about you. Right.
Its feed is being monitored at their CP. If you take it out, you can bet guys would come running from inside.
Yeah.
The lust for revenge?
Ooh. I hate how you can't enter in buildings.
All fire teams, this is CP. We lost the security camp. There's no reason for it to be down. Whoever's closest, go check it out. CP, this is Delta 6. Investigating now. Out.
What?
CP, this is Delta 6. We may have an intruder. Going on alert. Over.
What the fuck?
CP, understood. Don't let your guard down. Out. CP, this is Zulu 6. Just saw a suspicious person. Gotta check it out. Over. This is CP. Understood. Keep your guard up. Out. CP, this is Zulu 6. Checked it out. Can't see anything unusual. Over. This is CP. Understood. Return to your post. Out.
I love how it's just instant. I mean, I guess he was sort of aggro.
Nobody gets that. Open fire!
Magnet habits.
It's too dangerous to try and contact the target. Wait for the enemy to stand down.
How about some fucking ammo, man?
CP, this is Delta 9. No sign of the enemy. Searching the area. Over. This is CP. Understood. Don't let them get the drop on you. Keep your guard up. Out.
They're standing down. Make contact with the target.
boss. Get Paz onto the helicopter. CP, this is Zulu 7. The girl's gone. Appears she escaped. Over.
You know this?
This is CP. Understood. Commence the search ASAP. Do not let her get away. Out. Contact! Cease fire! Cease open fire!
Yeah, a little too hot. That was slightly too hot. And they give me some mercy ammo too. Oh no, I did that before. Nope, ours don't clip through the stairs. Come on, you know how it is.
Stay away.
CP, this is Zulu 7. The girl's gone. Appears she escaped. Over. This is CP. Go ahead and call the chopper. Keep an eye out for nearby enemies. They can try to shoot down the chopper. They've discovered Paz is missing. They'll be looking for her. Hurry, you've got to get out of there.
Really? Fucking hell, man. One shot and she's fucking dead.
Go ahead and call the chopper. Keep an eye out for nearby enemies. They can try to shoot down the chopper. CP, this is Delta 6.
Marker
I spotted
closed.
someone suspicious. Requesting a unit to check it out. Over. Delta 6, this is CP. We don't have the manpower right now. Stay on the lookout for further activity. Out. You alright?
Kim, you're ruining this.
Go ahead and call the chopper. Keep an eye out for nearby enemies. They can try to shoot down the chopper.
What's going on?
CP, this is Delta 6. I spotted someone suspicious. Requesting a unit to check it out.
Uh-huh. God. When they're on semi-alert, it's
Go
just...
ahead and call the chopper. Keep an eye out for nearby enemies. They could try to shoot down the chopper.
CP, this is Delta 6. We spotted someone suspicious. All fire teams, this is CP.
Oh, cock, man.
Go ahead and call the chopper. Keep an eye out for nearby enemies. They could try to shoot down the chopper.
Marker
CP, this is Delta
placed.
6. I spotted someone suspicious. Requesting a unit to check it out. Over. Delta 6, this is CP. We don't have the manpower right now. Stay on the lookout for further activity. Out.
Come on.
CP, this is Zulu 1. Hostile got out of sight. Searching now. Over. This is CP. Understood. They can't have gotten far. Stay alert. Out.
Okay, he's waking him up.
Marker placed.
How about not marker placed? How about
Please select a landing zone. Landing zone confirmed.
Roger that chopper request. It's headed your way now.
see if I can make him do this?
target on the chopper.
CP, this is Delta 9.
This is Morpho, arriving shortly at LZ.
Over. This is CP. Understood. Stay alert. Don't let him get the drop on you. Out.
This is Morpho, on station at LZ.
I'm going to land your ass.
Put the target on the chopper.
Mission info has been updated.
All right, get in. Time to go.
There's a high likelihood we get shot down. Mind you. No. We're fine. No reflex. Oh. God. Look at the amount of rust on these stats. Yeah. Didn't lose any copters. Just raised too many alerts and retried too many times. Here's the bad part. Close your eyes, kid.
Snake. Snake!
Medic!
Who's that?
She's rigged. Damn it, we were set up!
We gotta get it out.
Hey,
No time for anesthetic. We have to open her now.
he has a voice.
Hold her down.
Huh.
Hold her down!
Imagine having to animate stitches like that. That's a big owie on zero anesthetic.
Keep her gut in.
Keep her gut in. Acute constipation is that. Look at that.
Breathing stable. No active bleeding.
No active
She's
bleeding.
clean. I'm closing her up. Hold her steady. It's gotta be a continuous suture.
Control tower, this is Morpho 1. All hummingbirds are on the wing. We'll shake hands, then head back to the cage. Boss, you got a call.
Boss, can you hear me?
What's up, Huey?
Our guests are right on time. Document destruction and hangar decontamination are complete. AFVs have been stowed away, and Zeke's on the seafloor along with a nuke. Everyone's got their story straight. The guided tour will be wrapped up by the time you get home.
Make me proud.
By the time they leave, I'll have the IAEA praising us as the poster boys for world peace. Out.
Just
Tower,
get,
this is 141.
daily
Do
routine.
you copy?
Document destruction.
Can't get through. The lake seems fine, but...
Hey! That was ours! We built it, damn it!
Look! Commander Miller!
Look at that. You will never shoot the inaccurate without the fear of shooting finger. Hey, that's not going my way through. Give him skill! In peace, sweet prince.
The inspection was nothing but a smokescreen. I heard explosions, then... They played us like a damn fiddle! Give it back! This isn't right, that was ours! We built it, damn it! You spying bitch! Come on, start talking, bitch! Come on, get up and start talking!
Bob, there's...
It's all right, we got it out.
There's another in my...
that guy in front must have taken the brunt of the hit or something. I sure hope Big Boss is okay.
Your favorite song? Nicola, Bart, immigrants wrongly executed. But their deaths served as a message to others. That ours is a society that murders the innocent. Do you too believe your sacrifice will change the world?
You're goddamn right. Stunt. They had one stunt. All of these guys. They made the one. And it just kind of repeats. Yeah, it's a shame it's the last one, right? There's nothing after this. Imagine how sick Italians were. Your agony is your triumph. Oh, goddamn fucking. Music by Harry Gregson Williams. I don't know if it's just the Freudian thing that makes people think it's in the uterus. Like, I don't know if that's what he implied. I don't know, could be in the fucking, I don't know, head, throat, lung, wherever you want it. Oh no. I've got several pounds of C4 in my nostril. My sinuses are congested with plastic explosive. And like, you could imagine it would be easier taking that one out than the one in her guts, right? You'd think. Oh. No, she just blew up on her own like a normal human being. What the fuck are you on about? Brother, do you like my sunglasses? Oh. God, this fucking... Newsflash, this isn't a fucking bandana. Fucking god. I don't know, I can't hear you. Video game's too loud. I can't hear you over my Dolby Atmos setup. Oh, I forgot that was an Ennio Morricone track. God damn. Of course it is. Boo! Boo, eat my shorts. Yeah. There he is. I like that it's slightly off-center too. Yes, sir.
Cypher's been in hiding
No,
ever since
sir.
his grand experiment. No one's seen him in years.
Look like a
All we
pirate.
hear are orders delivered by proxy.
Let's fix that.
Except you. You met with him, face to face, in order to contact Big Boss. Tell me where he is. Where is Cypher? Where is Zero? I've never known choice. Where I was born, the language I speak, I've never had the freedom to choose for myself. But you, right now, are free. Do as you will.
This will save Big Boss.
It may.
Will you really kill Zero for me?
Not for you.
All right. Zero is...
Les infanteries. Dr. Hugh Emmerich's first child is born. He is named Hal. I'm pretty sure Guantanamo is still up. Where?
Don't you die on me, damn it! He be dropping! Intubate now! Clear! No response. Hit him again! Clear!
Notice how the effects are slightly different too.
You've been in a coma for quite some time. Yes, I know. You would like to know how long.
God, that's such
I'm
a
afraid
good
it's
monologue.
been 9 years.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer. The body I've lost. The comrades I've lost. Won't stop hurting.
You motherfuckers don't know what I was back in 2015 when this was happening. Oof. Like, I was watching a marathon for like an entire week. An entire fucking week. Back to back Metal Gear, 24 hours. And it was just. I was crying. I was like excited. 15th of fucking September 2015, I get up, fucking don't go to the first day of school, and then I'm like, Metal Gears today. Oh, it was great. Oh, yeah. Rank C clear reward. An SMG, which I will never use. A rocket launcher. Chico's tape, 3 of 7. Hard difficulty unlocked. Side ops. Intel operative rescue side op. Another side op. Destroy the anti-air replacement side op. Patches. Nicaragua. Banana plantation. Yeah, I know. What do you think? 8%. Oh yeah, thanks for the show. Yeah. That's it. I mean, technically it is it. There's more. Like, we gonna be running this mission till it feels like Sapiens and Hitman 2, man.
I heard about Paz's tapes.
Yeah. Why do you think she'd leave him behind? And that diary?
Whatever it was, her commitment was wavering. That much is clear.
So she was leaving clues to help us.
No way to know for sure. And the ocean's not giving her back.
November 4th, 1974. At the outskirts of Barranquilla, Colombia. Contact...
Can I just mention that, like, we had these tapes at the start of the mission, right? Camp Omega. And that first tape is already them recording after she's dead.
Big Boss successful. Zadornov posed as my professor, but Big Boss took one look and knew he was KGB. However, he does not seem to suspect me. To him, I am just a peace-loving student, and another victim of the CIA. We asked him to drive the CIA out of Costa Rica. To him, this means betraying his country. His forces are smaller than anticipated. They drift from place to place with nowhere to call home. That provided us an opportunity, so we seized it. Zadornov offered them a plant off the Costa Rican coast to use as a base. As expected, Miller jumped at the chance. Although initially reluctant, Big Boss came around when Zadornov played him the tape. All because the voice on it sounded like his mentor, the boss. Naked Snake, the man who once saved the world from the brink of nuclear war. Awarded the title of Big Boss for his service. He later became a mercenary, abandoning both his title and his country. To him, that honor was steeped in the blood of the boss, the mentor he was forced to eliminate. Exceptionally charismatic, he possesses unparalleled combat and intelligence-gathering abilities. His only discernible weakness is... her. This operation hinges on how effectively we can exploit that. Kazuhira Miller is Big Boss's lieutenant. Half Japanese, half American. He once served in Japan's self-defense force. Though he and Snake first met as enemies, they discovered a common bond and together built their private army, with Miller directing business and administrative affairs. He comes off as shallow, but his true intent is hard to read. I must be careful. All that is clear is his infatuation with Big Boss. With East and West fighting over its control, Central America is now the most contested region on Earth. CIA Central American Station Chief Coldman has developed Peace Walker, a fully AI-automated, fail-deadly nuclear launch system with which he aims to reignite the Cold War. Snake's new objective in Costa Rica is to prevent that. Zadornov's, or should I say, the KGB's plan is to play the two sides against each other, turning the entire region red. Not one of the three parties realize they're all just pawns in Cypher's hands. Cypher watches all. Mother Base has developed rapidly since being established in the Caribbean Sea. They recruit more personnel daily, and already their mercenary services are turning a profit. Big Boss's leadership and charisma, and Miller's business acumen drive this impressive growth. Furthermore, joining forces with a faction of the FSLN has expanded their power even more. They have even commenced their own weapons development program. All is proceeding according to Cypher's will. I could not be more pleased. Snake's pursuit of Peace Walker led him to an AI modeled after the boss's thought patterns. It was incomplete, but, somewhat ironically, making contact with Snake was the necessary finishing touch. Meanwhile, the scientist behind Peace Walker's locomotive control, Huey, defected to Snake's army. His presence has greatly accelerated weapons development at Mother Base. I failed to anticipate Coldman's madness, but nuclear war was averted. However, this was only after the boss AI on board Peace Walker sank itself to the bottom of the lake in what could be likened to suicide. The boss laid down her gun, choosing to sing for peace instead, and Snake, himself a gun, parted ways with her.
I'm a gun.
In doing so, he reclaimed the title he once abandoned. He is Big Boss. Zadornov has been detained. Since this leaves my cover identity without a guardian, the Mother Base staff has taken me in. I am now better placed than ever to monitor their internal affairs. Everything continues to unfold according to plan. The developer of the boss AI, Dr. Strangelove, has also come to Mother Base. With her and Huey's expertise, they can now develop a weapon capable of matching Peace Walker. Development on the bipedal weapon is now complete. They call it Metal Gear Zeke. It stands there like some sort of mystical guardian. The soldiers gaze on it with pride and reverence. Big Boss has elected to arm it with a nuclear weapon. As an army without a nation, they seem to feel the need for a deterrent against whatever the world might pit against them. It is a dangerous gambit. Why do such a thing? Their nuclear strategy differs from the Americans and the Soviet Union. The superpowers deter attack by revealing their nuclear arsenals to one another. Snake and his men know that if they were to go public with this, the whole world would unite against them. Business would dry up overnight. So they do not plan on revealing the nuke until necessary. This ace-in-the-hole approach is their idea of a nuclear strategy. Wielding a deterrent, all the while unable to reveal its existence. I wonder if Snake sees how vulnerable this makes them. Yes. Hijack Zeke? Yes, I did indicate that to be our leverage. But I cannot imagine his agreeing to that now. But did you not raise them to safeguard your governance without borders? No. I have not forgotten. Cypher Watch is all. Yes, things are proceeding, but modifying Zeke has not proven easy. I am using Zadornov to buy some time. No, I have not forgotten what you said. However... Well, forgive me for asking, but this is you I am speaking to, isn't it, Cypher? I will fight Big Boss. The world must be ruled by a single will. To defy Cypher is a fate worse than death.
Do you want to know the good answer or the bad one? It's the guy the Big Boss kills at the end of MGS4. The guy in the wheelchair. Do you remember who that is? Yeah. Well... Oh, actually, you don't know. You haven't played MGS3. So you wouldn't. Well, he's someone from MGS3 who you will eventually meet. What do we got on the machine? Heavens Divide, fuck me out. So Peace Walker music. Ah, here it is. If you want to play it off your hell. helicopter. Oh, really? Oh, okay, let's do it right now.
As of today, I will be living here at Mother Base. Now my real trial begins. Zadornov was paying my room, board, and tuition, but he has since been captured. I told the man that with no more money from the KGB, I could no longer afford school. He bought my story, and when I said I would be willing to work, he took pity on me and let me stay. For some reason, Miller
Notice
really
how these
pled my
diaries have
case.
music edited into
That was
them?
helpful, but the man is still a fool. His men are no better. They think their training makes them strong, but that kind of strength is nothing in the face of true power. And better yet, they wait on me hand and foot, believing I am just a schoolgirl. Looks like I won't be
I'm actually
working too hard
36.
after all. Just today, while scouting out the living quarters, I saw a group of them in the corner of the deck making a fuss. Going over for a look, I saw they were feeding a kitten. A bunch of grown hard men, and they're the ones acting like schoolgirls. Look, isn't he cute? What is wrong with them? Disgusted, I just nodded and smiled. I must stay in character after all. I indulged their chit-chat for a few moments. Then one of them asked me to give the thing a name. They had just taken it from its mother. I named it Nuke. I improvised some nonsense about how our compassion for living things can help prevent wars. The men gave me a little fish. I held it out in my palm and the kitten happily ate it up. What a pathetic, feeble creature. It sickens me. Today, Chico invited me to go fishing with the soldiers. I suppose finding one's own food does have its merit, but I prefer not to be involved in such a degrading task. And their prattling on about fishing being fun is nonsense. I'm not here to find playmates. Nevertheless, distasteful as it was, I went along in order to maintain my cover. Chico thrust a fishing pole into my hands, and we went up onto the deck where several soldiers had gathered.
Extended
They
length.
welcomed us warmly. With so few women aboard Mother Base, I'm treated like a princess. No one suspects I am neither a teenager nor a student. It was nice and sunny, with a gentle breeze and waves. As I cast my line and waited for a bite, the soldiers began to ask me all sorts of questions. As always, I answered according to our predefined scenario, feigning a smile. As I sat there feeding them lies, the fish began to bite, and the soldiers began to focus on their prey. Chico had his bait stolen by a fish, and got so angry that he stood up and nearly fell into the sea. Everybody laughed. It almost made me want to join in too. At some point, I got a bite myself. The instant after I felt that first gentle tug, the fish yanked the line with astonishing strength, and I let out a cry of surprise. I thought he was going to be huge. It was my first time fishing, and I was a bit flustered, so the soldier beside me helped by supporting the pole from behind. "Reel it in," they shouted. I nodded, turning the handle as fast as I could. I wondered what kind of fish live below the surface, and thought back to the deep sea dives I had to do as part of training. Those were difficult days, but I remember finding the multicolored fish gliding through the water incredibly soothing. After a hard fight, I pulled it up. To my surprise, it wasn't even half a vara, rather anticlimactic.
Not even half of our.
But I wasn't doing it for fun.
Upset.
So I wasn't the least bit disappointed. Nuke was hovering nearby with an expectant look on his face, so I gave the fish to him. All in all, a thoroughly wasted day. Preparations are coming along nicely. No one suspects me of being the one to let Zadornov out of his cell. Today, Amanda and I taught Cecile how to make gallo pinto. It is a simple home-cooked dish consisting of black frijoles mixed with arroz. It is well known throughout Central America, not just in Costa Rica, so it is no surprise that a Nica like Amanda would be good at making it. But I was raised in the States from a very young age, and could hardly even remember my mother's gallo pinto. Having to make chit-chat with that clueless bird lover
Gallo Pinto.
and the so-called revolutionary was excruciating. And, clueless or not, I wanted to be especially careful around Cecile, the one who actually recorded that tape. Thankfully, Miller and his men seemed to believe I mistook the tape I found for one my friend made. In any case, one can never be too careful. Anyway, the three of us minced garlic and herbs, then cooked them in a pot with frijoles we'd soaked overnight. While waiting for them to cook, we sautéed onions and arroz in a frying pan. Cecile worked the frying pan according to Amanda's directions,
Disgust.
but seemed a bit glum. She does have a knack for cooking, though. She is French, after all. We added water to the pan and watched the arroz begin to steam. While we waited, Amanda shared memories of her mother with us. They had been separated because of Simosa, but the taste of her mother's cooking was still fresh in her mind. When the frijoles were ready, we drained the water, stir-frying them with the rest of the vegetables.
Yeah.
Quite a complicated process for home cooking.
I don't know why.
Nonetheless, it
But
kept
it's so
them
daring.
occupied. The longer we sat and talked, the greater the chance of my arousing their suspicions. With women, it is not enough to just bat your eyelashes and giggle. It takes a lot of effort to divert attention.
Listen, this is
When
important.
the arroz was done cooking, we folded it into the frijoles and added salsa, stirring the mixture as it simmered.
It's character
At
building.
this point, for some reason, the conversation turned to romance.
How
Why
else
does
will
it
you
have
know
to be
about
that
her
way
mama's
whenever
Gallo
women get
Pinto?
together and chat? Cecile fancies herself to be well versed in such matters, and gave Amanda all sorts of advice. It was harmless enough, until, to my irritation, she began pestering me whether there was anybody I liked. Not right now, I said, trying to dodge the question. But she pressed on. It's Snake, isn't it? I gritted my teeth and played it coy. Maybe. Cecile nodded and giggled. He is pretty sexy, isn't he? What a ditz. It's all I can manage to just survive. The thought of romance has never once crossed my mind. I have no interest in that kind of man. Soon enough, a rich aroma began to fill the room. The Gallo Pinto was ready. Nuke came over and rubbed up against our legs, looking for a handout. Unfortunately, it was not the kind of food a cat would like. We let a few of the soldiers have a bite, and then headed off to the mess hall. The home-cooked flavor we'd achieved was a big hit with the men of MSF. Not that we are trying to impress them or anything. Even I could manage a dish like that. Snake enjoyed it too. Let me make this absolutely clear. I have no interest in that man. Football, or soccer as it is known in the States, is extremely popular here. It has not caught on yet in the US, but it has legions of rabid fans all across Latin America. These fans can get so rowdy that it is commonly believed El Salvador and Honduras went to war in 1969 over scuffles in a soccer match. In reality, tensions between the two countries were already high. The match was merely one of the sparks that set them off. But these people are so passionate about this sport that the story seems plausible. Predictably, many of the soldiers here are fans. They have apparently divided themselves into Costa Rican and Nicaraguan teams and started playing each other.
Nicaragua.
To play, you need a ball and 2 goals. The R&D team built and set up
You said
simple
that.
goals on the deck. I had absolutely no interest, but Chico insisted that I come and watch. It was not a proper match by any means. The pitch was not even regulation size, but the players and spectators alike got pretty excited. They banged empty cans and shouted cheers through the handmade megaphones. It almost felt like carnival. Huey, the referee, blew a whistle to start the match.
He has
the soldiers'
lungs?
training has
Wow.
left them in excellent
Huey is
physical
capable
shape.
of doing something.
But they lacked the honed skills of professionals, and their play was quite rough. Midway through, one of the men collided with another. They
Kim,
started
are you bored?
shouting at one another, but Huey stepped in.
Get used to it.
I thought we had forsaken our countries, become one with the earth, he said, quoting Snake. We are not competing for national pride here, and we are not fighting for the good of any one country. This is not a war. Soccer is a peaceful sport, am I right? The soldiers nodded. They know the pain of war, and they share Snake's vision. Perhaps that is why all this resonates with them. Team Costa Rica was down a man, and somehow
We're only
I
halfway
was
there,
picked to fill
Keen.
in. Costa
And
Rica
this
had
ain't
the
the last
advantage
one.
up until that point.
There's gonna
I
be
suppose
so much
Huey
more.
wanted to keep it balanced. The soldiers agreed with Huey's call. Maybe the Costa Rican players felt an even matchup would be more fun too.
This is what you
I cannot
wanted,
be
right?
bothered to
You
run
wanted
at
Metal
first.
Gear.
But chasing the ball out there in the hot sun,
You're getting it.
I was soon drenched
All of
in
it.
sweat. Before long, I found myself actively seeking out the ball, partially out of desperation. I picked up a loose ball deep on the opponent's side of the field. Even though he's Nicaraguan, Chico cheered me on, yelling, "Go for it, shoot!" I launched the ball as hard as I could, only to have it blocked by the keeper. Disappointment only increased my determination. In the end, I didn't score a single goal, and Costa Rica gave up its lead. It was really close, though. We congratulated each other on a good match and sprawled out in the shade on the deck, exhausted. The ocean breeze felt so nice on my sun-soaked body. Nuke came over. It is one of his favorite spots, and stretched out next to me. And together,
I
we
mean,
watched
it is
fluffy
Tara
white clouds
Strong,
drift
and she was
lazily across
still
the clear
probably
blue sky.
40 years old. The fact that she can still
It
pull
was
this
lovely
shit
out
off is
today,
kind of
so I
amazing.
decided to sun myself in a lounge chair up on the deck when Strangelove came up to me. Despite the heat, she was in her usual long sleeves and pants. I waved at
But
her.
in the sense, the character
She
is
looked
doing the
away
same.
and mumbled,
So, that makes sense.
"Hello there. Fancy meeting you here." I asked if she needed anything, feeling her eyes creeping up and down my body like she was savoring it.
Rawr.
Finally, she swallowed and said, "You have such beautiful skin." Bewildered, I shook my head and said, "No, not at all. I had heard rumors that she was a lesbian, but she couldn't be after me, could she?"
And this was in
She continued to
2015,
stare and
before the
said,
gays were discovered
"No.
in the Arctic Circle.
"It is beautiful, but you must not let yourself get so tanned." And then she took my hand in hers. "What is wrong with a little sun?" I asked, trying to cut the conversation short. But she shook her head violently. "No, you mustn't. A young lady should take better care of her skin." She was acting strangely now, as if aroused. She lectured me on the perils of tanning, how it ages skin, causing wrinkles and spots, and in the worst cases, even skin cancer. I knew already that tanning could cause spots, but I thought only pale-skinned Anglo-Saxons had to deal with that. Having a scientist tell me it causes aging, though, that spooked me a little. If I am to keep playing the teenager, I will have to start paying more attention to my skin. Sensing my anxiety, she took a small tube from her pocket. She said it was the sunscreen she always used. She told me to keep it. I didn't know what to say. I was more than happy to take it, but exactly what were her intentions? Was she merely being nice? Or is she really into me? Either way, there was no reason to refuse, I suppose. I have undergone training. An out-of-shape woman does not pose any real threat to me. Having power means not being afraid. It is the same on a global scale. A country with nukes can dictate terms to a country without them. I thanked her and took the tube. Then she offered to put some on for me. She squirted some lotion onto her fingers and began rolling it into my chest. It happened so suddenly, and I was so taken aback that I did not even think to protest. She caressed my stomach with her long white fingers, then slid them upwards between my bikini-clad breasts. "What? Wait," I sputtered as her moist eyes met mine. She was beautiful. Somehow, I found myself captivated by this woman more than 10 years my elder. "Hold still," she whispered in my ear. I nodded silently, unable to refuse. My body went limp, motionless, as if in a trance. Gently, carefully, she rubbed the lotion all over my entire body. I shouldn't have enjoyed it, and yet I could not help myself. For a moment, I was spellbound.
I'm so close.
That woman is dangerous. I had better watch myself.
Or she cast her spells on you.
Protecting one's health is an important part of any agent's job. But despite my best efforts, I have caught a cold. Now that I think about it, Mother Base's numbers are on the rise.
Should I just leave and leave the tape on for a couple of hours?
Places and backgrounds. It is no wonder then
It's tape
that
5.
sooner or later someone would bring in a virus. That said, what
you
I have
wanna,
got is just
you
a
know,
common cold.
a tertiary
The
search
medical
for it.
team said I'd need a few days rest, so I've been restricted to my room and put on bed rest. I thought I'd gotten used to not having anyone around to relate to, but at times like these, being alone is just miserable. All I could do was lay there and stroke Nuke's back, trying to take my mind off how bad I felt. Nuke just sat there, not making a sound. But I did have visitors. Amanda and Chico, Huey, Cecile, Miller, and a few of the soldiers I've become relatively close to. Amanda made me a soup with herbs she said were good for a cold. Miller told me to take it easy. I will sing you a lullaby, he said, then broke out a guitar and sang some incomprehensible song in Japanese. I did not need to understand the lyrics to know he is an awful singer. Then he said, "You know what is good for a cold? Suppositories. Here, I'll show you." He began to take off his pants, so I threw my tissue box at him to make him go away. Then Strangelove showed up, saying she had some miracle Indian cure. "It has got eucalyptus extract," she said. "It works best if you rub it into your chest." And then she tried to take off my nightshirt. I whacked her with my pillow, and I got rid of
Tape
her.
5 continued.
Chico brought me a little flower in a cup. It had been growing in a little bit of earth that probably found its way on board, stuck to something else. "I found this on the deck. Here, you can have it." He tried to act nonchalant, but I am pretty sure he's got a crush on me. None of them understand. If they thought these little visits would cheer me up, they were wrong. Tonight, Snake himself came to my room.
Scoundrel.
Like the rest, he believes I am just a schoolgirl and treats me as such. "Why did you abandon your country?" I asked him. "Why create the MSF?" Of course, I knew the answers already, but I wanted to hear it from him. As I had imagined, he was not exactly forthcoming. All he would say is that his country abandoned him because all he could do was fight, and that is why he needed the MSF, because that is all he is any good for. Then he said, "Fighting is the only thing I understand, but that does not mean I have got a grudge against those who believe in peace. I am not one of them, and I do not believe in peace. Conflict is in man's nature. We fight our enemies in order to survive. Maybe we are not so different after all, he and I. But that is exactly why I'm going to have to kill him. Or else he will have to kill me.
I just have philosophical
When I
musings on a
stop
daily
and think
basis.
about
now.
this wretched existence, being killed by a man like that suddenly does not seem like such a bad thing."
I don't know. What would you call that? It's not utilitarian. It's a little bit nihilist. And it's utilitarian in the sense of like everyone has like their thing that they contribute to society. There you go. There's one for the Humane Society or whatever. fucking institution deals with that shit. How many more tests we got? 3 more. Technically 4 more.
Every month, Mother Base throws a party for all the soldiers whose birthdays fall in that month. There is something strange about a military organization having parties. Really though, it is just an excuse to drink and make noise. It is not easy to get alcohol on a...
You know what he is? He's a workaholic. He just can't imagine not working. So he makes his own job when he has nothing to do. That's what he is.
fortress in the middle of the ocean. Most days they are training from dawn till dusk. They do not have time for things like drinking. That is why Snake and Miller came up with the idea to give everyone a chance to let loose. Obviously, a bunch of boors like that are not going to bother with blowing out candles on a cake. Rather, they sit there in a cloud of cigarette smoke, drink beer, eat meat, tell tasteless jokes, and swap crude insults about one another's hometowns. But it hardly ever breaks out into something serious. They talk up a storm, but they're just having fun. It is funny. You have got members of FSLN rubbing shoulders with the UCLAs, people who once would have considered the other mortal enemies. I wonder if that is what makes Big Boss so popular. In leaving their countries behind, they leave their hatred for other countries too. Miller seemed a little protective of me. Hope they're not being too crude, he said. But soon enough, he too was drunk. He yelled, "Come here and take a look at the real Kazuhira Miller," then dropped his pants and mooned everybody. The other soldiers burst out laughing. I have never seen such a crude, ridiculous party before. And yet, all these people, laughing and acting the fool. Is this what they call peace? For some reason, I began to think about all that has happened since I came here. Fishing with Chico, cooking with Amanda and Cecile, playing soccer, having visitors when I caught a cold. When I stop and think about it, my time here has been the most peaceful of my life. But that is about to end. I cannot imagine he will be willing to negotiate. It seems I am to fight the legendary Big Boss. I do not know if I'll be able to beat him. But if I have to choose between death and defying Cypher, I will gladly choose death. The thought of dying does not scare me. But if I disobey my orders, the fear and despair awaiting me will be far worse than anything I can imagine. It was Cypher who took me in as an orphan.
Her character
gave me
trait.
food and a place to live. His orders may have
I'm a
been
bitch,
unreasonable,
but I'm soft.
but I will never repay my debt entirely. It seems I have no choice. I must fight this man. I must fight Snake.
And then she's like, "No, I'm not soft. I'm hard-boiled and edgy." But then Kazuhiro Miller shows her his fucking My Little Pony collection, and she's like, "I love these. I hate how he's a grown man that collects these. He looks like a goddamn idiot. But I admire his passion." See, I can write this hack fraud shit.
Do you know Miller, Snake's right-hand man? Apparently has got at least one serious weakness. He is an insatiable womanizer. He does not bother me, most likely because he considers teenagers off limits. But he has hit on every single one of the few female soldiers here at Mother Base. They ought to be telling him where to stick it, but end up falling for it so easily. I think some of it stems from the fact that he is actually not that bad looking. Anyway, today, that nasty habit got him in trouble. He and Snake got into one of their rare fights, and I was there to see it. They burst out of the showers, completely naked.
This is that, Peace Walker sauna. Did I play that? Was there a point where I played that? I think I did during Peace Walker, right? I can't not have. Yeah. It was great. It's my favorite tape in Peace Walker. And I'm so glad that fucking David Hayter actually, like, voice acted it. It was great.
Trading punches. I am no child. The sight of a naked man does not make me blush. But this was something else. Maybe this'll teach you, Snake yelled as he slammed his fists into Miller's chest. I heard later that apparently he'd been two-timing someone, and that same someone had gone to Snake with her troubles. As I see it, it is her own fault for letting herself be deceived like that. If she is too dumb to see through Miller's lies, then she got what she deserved. But this was not the first time it had happened, or the second, and Snake read Miller the riot act. Miller argued back, and what began as a shouting match turned into a fist fight. "You son of a bitch," Miller yelled as he swung. "Not bad," said Snake, smiling, "but not good enough." And then he was back on the offensive. They had already been at it pretty hard in the showers, and their bodies were covered with bruises. Both of these men had been trained for war, their bodies deadly weapons. They were each bleeding from a dozen places. All this from a fist fight. Even so, it was far less gruesome than if they had given it their all. It was obvious that one of them would be dead were they fighting for real. Miller took another swing, yelling, "Try this then!" Snake parried, then responded in kind. But I could tell he was not aiming for anything vital. "You are one tough bastard, boss," Miller muttered. A smile crept across his face as he caught his breath. And then they went right on fighting. Blood and sweat flew off their glistening bodies. It was combat without hatred or hostile intent. I had never seen violence like this before. And yet, it was more than just a friendly tussle. They were utilizing every technique they knew. It was not a sporting match. They were not playing by the rules. How could they keep this up? At last the two men tired themselves out, and the bizarre scene came to an end. They looked at each other's battered bodies, and then burst out laughing, embracing and congratulating each other on a good fight. It all seemed so idiotic. I still cannot fathom such behavior. But somehow, I got the sense that for all his womanizing, Miller really only trusted one person, and that was Snake. There was no way I could ever come between the two of them. And at that thought, I began to feel as if I had lost.
That is such a good tape, though. Like, of course it's about the stupid sauna meme tape in Peace Walker. But still, it kind of is that thing, you know? In the end, it's very good. This must be what it is for women to find out what a man really is in real life. I have never seen such violence. Oh, that was great.
All of Mother Base is preparing for a festival. Since Snake and his soldiers spend so much time fighting, they are setting aside one day a year for peace and relaxation. I do not know all the details, but apparently that is what Snake and Miller decided. These soldiers love the idea, of course. There is so little fun to be had here that everybody looks forward to events like these.
God, I can't
That
play
is all
this
well
anymore.
and good. But somehow, I got roped into getting on stage. "Come on, we even both have peace in our names," said Miller. "And Zadarnov, that old Ruski's name, has something to do with peace too, right? Hey, as long as we're having a day of peace, we ought to get an act together. The Three-Piece Band." I thought he was joking. He then proceeded to share his idea without bothering to check with me. And now, I am slated to sing. Apparently, he had heard me on the deck one day, and since then he's wanted to form a band. Everybody's
I don't know
looking
what
forward to it,
that
so
song
there
is
is
called.
no way for
It's
me to back out now.
Metal Gear
I've
Zeke
never
boss
done
fight
anything like
because
this.
the title was
But it does
just
feel
in
kind of nice
Japanese.
to know that people are
Chrono
looking forward to
something.
it. I mean, it cannot be any worse than Miller's
Really
singing.
good. Why am I
But
suddenly
modifications to Zeke
2000s
are already
alternative?
finalized, and I must
fix that.
complete my mission. Betray Cypher now, and I will face a fate far worse than death. Still, there is no need to put things in motion just yet. What difference would it make to just wait a little while longer? A whole day of peace. The mission can wait until after that. Can it not? I know I am only delaying the inevitable. When the day comes, one of us will have to die. Snake or me. But still, if I could just come up with some way to stall Cypher, at least until our day of peace. When did I start having thoughts like this?
Yeah, right? Like, Metal Gear was kind of like people died, but it was kind of like, cinematic and everything. And suddenly in 5, he's like, I will literally kill some motherfuckers. Not just kill, man. I will fuck them up. People be losing limbs. It's like me in that ill-fated D&D session where I just mangled every single fucking one. Didn't kill them, but made sure they carried some fucking scars, man. I mean, they already did show the guts. Like, I don't know. Explosions a bit to... Yeah.
My cover is blown. They know nothing of Cypher or my true objective, but they know I am a spy. There is no more time left. I must act now. I must complete my mission. How did it come to this? All I wanted was 3 more days. Just 3. Miller's already finished writing the song. It is called Love Deterrent. It is about a girl who cannot express her true feelings. I've been practicing. I am no pro, but I was pretty sure I would do a decent job. And now this. Cypher found out that Zeke was complete. He must have someone inside Mother Base besides me, spinning his tightly wound web of control, leaving no room for individual will. Typical. When they found out Zeke was complete, I was ordered to execute the operation immediately. If I was going to enjoy just 1 day of peace, I had to ensure the plan could not move forward. I tried to sabotage Zeke. I thought by damaging the drive system, they would have no choice but to delay their plans. I waited until midnight, and then snuck into the hangar. There would be trouble if it looked like sabotage. I selected one of the drive system's load-bearing parts and carefully worked to warp its shape. The legs drive system requires a high degree of precision to operate. Even the smallest deviation would have done it. Then, Chico walked in. Maybe it was one of those nights where he could not sleep. In any case, he saw me, panicked, and took off running. It would have been easy to kill him, but I could not. I know he likes me. It is not as if I would ever have an interest in a child like him, but I could not pull the trigger. Not at him, not in the back. Will he tell them? Or is there a chance he will keep it a secret? Protect me? No. He knows now. Knows I am not who he thought I was. He ran without even questioning what I was doing. There is no chance he does not know. And soon, all I have built here will end. And if Cypher has another agent among them, if he finds out I tried to sabotage Zeke, this place will no longer be my heaven. Then it is settled. I make my move now. Chico walked in before my sabotage was complete, so Zeke should still be operational. It might not run at full speed or power, But I do not have time to fix that. Without Zeke, I do not have a chance in hell of winning. I must act fast before Chico sounds the alarm. I knew it would come to this. I just did not think it would be so soon. It is time, Zeke. Metal Gear Zeke. Activate.
Ah, that was great. There you go. Tapes are done. You're valid. Should I try like this? Fastest marking of all enemies. Now that we've weeded out all the weaklings.
Mission info has been updated.
This is an infiltration mission. You've got to stay out of
Oh,
sight.
they
Before
really
you go any
didn't.
further, use your binoculars to recon the area. What do you see? Press the call button to get more intel.
It's 40 enemies. Can't mark them all now. Mark them later. Look at that.
Keep low. You can check the controls on the pause screen. If you ready your weapon while crawling, you can move horizontally left or right. If you do that holding the dash button, you'll move faster. Those tranquilizer rounds are only good for putting your target to sleep. They won't help you break anything. To climb an obstacle, press the action button.
I don't think he's okay. Yeah.
Now head east to the old prison area. You can bring up the target's location on your iDroid.
That gear they're asking for? I loaded it into the truck.
Thanks, man.
The hell do they need that for?
Knocks you out cold. Just like that. No fatality.
Knocks you out? Like a stun gun?
I guess. Couldn't get him to tell me anything else.
What are those guys talking about? Contact me if you need advice.
All units to combat position. Repeat, all units to combat position.
Fucking hell. I'm upset.
This is an infiltration mission. You've got to stay out of This is an infiltration mission. You've got to stay out of sight. Head for the old prison. You'll find the targets there.
Ah!
CQC is effective for dealing with nearby enemies. Eyes open, boss.
Go on. Do it.
Contact!
You should move the bodies of enemies somewhere out of sight.
Go on.
Head for the old prison. You'll find the targets there. Contact me if you... The crosshair is outside the mission area. This is an infiltration mission. You've got to stay out of sight. Head for the old prison. You'll find the targets there. You can now either interrogate him, knock him out, or kill him. His life is in your hands.
Spit it out.
The map has been updated.
You should move the...
Combat position! All units to combat position!
The map has been updated.
There was a way to jump.
CP, this is Delta 2. Lost visual contact. Heading the last known position. Over. This is CP. Understood. Investigate the area, but stay alert. Out. Contact!
It really doesn't help that I can't really hear. I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh yeah, they saw me.
Don't push yourself. Fall back to a safe position.
Well, you can't. trial failed. See, like, there's no challenge in this. You just fucking go and kill people.
Fall back to a safe position.
CP, understood. Make your check. Proceed with caution.
God, this is like painful. Motherfucker, you chose the wrong thing. Come on. How violent can this get? Can I shoot these ones there? No. Where's your backup, man? And so this just kind of continues on forever.
CP, this is Zulu 6. The enemy got away. Starting a search now. Over. This is CP. Understood. Watch yourselves. Don't let them flank you. Out.
What's my last known position? There? Very good. Huh. This is a happy man.
try and contact the target. Wait for the enemy to stand down.
CP, this is Delta 3. Lost eyes on enemy. Checking last point of contact. Over. This is CP. Understood. Keep your guard up and find them. Out.
The enemy's trying to take you out. Contact the target later.
CP, this is Delta 2. Hostile gun out of sight. Searching now. Over. This is CP. Understood. They can't have gotten far. Stay alert. Out.
They're standing down. Make contact.
Mission info has been
I've marked the
updated.
RV on your map. You need to carry past there.
The map has been updated.
Fuck. Of course. I mean, I am kind of using her as a meat shield. That is true.
Use a flare grenade to call the chopper to your current position. Just don't forget you might put it in danger of being shot down.
Stop.
Get down.
Stay away.
Using that sign was a feat of stealth.
Stay away.
Hands up.
You need to carry past there. Hurry up and carry the target toward the objective.
Hit me all you want.
The RV's just a little further. Great. You reached the RV. Go ahead and call the chopper.
Oh, there's the cutscene. Apparently this is an actual thing they teach you to do, so that you don't barf your guts up and don't choke on your own vomit.
Mission info has been updated.
CP, this is Zulu 6. We may have an intruder. Going on alert. Over. This is CP. Understood. Check your surroundings. Out.
They brought the armored vehicles in, man. It was just in the right spot.
CP, this is Zulu 10. Identify gunfire. Can't tell where it's coming from. Over. This is CP. Understood. All units, we may have intruders.
Speak.
The map has been updated.
Put the target on the chopper.
CP, this is Zulu 6. Still no hostiles around here. We're standing down. Over. This is CP. Understood. Stand down. Stand down. Return to your post. Out.
That's the old prison area. The targets are there.
Come on.
That's a searchlight. That should be perfect for searching out the targets. Leave no stone unturned. The target has to be somewhere.
The map has been updated.
Lie down.
CP, this is Zulu 2. Still no sign of the enemy. Standing down. Over. This is CP. Understood. All fire teams, return to your posts. Out.
Spit it out.
CP, this is Delta 3. Just saw a suspicious person. Gotta check it out. Over. This is CP. Understood. Keep your guard up. Out. CP, this is Zulu 6. Definitely spotted. We're under attack. Over. This is CP. Understood. Titan security is behind the intruder. Out.
You'll find the targets there.
Hands up.
It's too dark inside the cages. Where is he?
Give me a sit rep. Do you copy? Come in. We have a situation. All units on alert.
Hands up.
Lie down.
Mission info has
Boss,
been updated.
we have to get Chico out. Keep an eye out for nearby enemies. They could try to shoot down the chopper.
Let's see.
Okay, now use your iDroid to call the chopper for pickup.
I think if you leave them alone for a while, they adjust.
I'll use your iDroid to call the chopper for pickup.
Come on. We have time to go. Cause it's one of those little secret-y things that you can do.
Please select a landing zone. Marker placed.
I want to go get that.
All you have to do now is put Chico and Paz in the chopper.
Speak.
The map has been updated.
Speak. Spit it out.
The map has been updated.
Spit it out.
The map has been updated.
I'm upset. They said there would be a patch. And there just isn't. I was like so fucking excited. Let's see if they did it. No, they're not doing it. That's upsetting. What it is like if you place them close together, I don't really know what triggers it.
Please select a
Chico
landing
shoves
zone
over a
confirmed.
little bit, and they make a little
Roger
omega
that chopper
symbol.
request. It's headed your way now.
I'm really never doing this violent kill them all route again. It really is dumb. Like, I like that last little bit in the cages.
This is Morpho, arriving shortly
Where
at
I just
LZ.
basically held them all up. Come on, Morpho. Come on.
This is Morpho, on station at LZ. Put the target on the chopper. All right, that leaves Chico.
Has been updated.
1
They don't even know what hit them. Look, those guys still face planted down. Oh, I really don't know what triggers half of the fucking, like, cool stuff in this game. Like, there's one where you have to listen into people. Kind of It's loading something. And there's the same cutscene. We're not watching that again. There's a little bit of input delay on it too, because they want you to see the fancy schmancy transitions.
Your favorites.
Okay. Another 1 out of 9. So we got 2 out of 9? Questionable? I don't know if it's like all of them in one sequence. Yeah, it might be all of them in one sequence. There you go. Total crouching time. Non-fatal injury. Oh. Don't have a bed. Anyway, we have shit to do. And we're gonna do it. That's it for tonight. We got a good couple of hours in. Like, it's technically just this map over and over again with different flavors. But it's gonna be alright. And I'm definitely gonna be just like, all the fucking speedruns of this. And see what cool shit I can show off. Because I don't remember half of it. I only got the one cutscene that I wanted to show. The others were... No, actually 2. One with the patches, and then the second one was with Paz and the technique anti-buff thing. Exciting stuff. Ah. Alright, let's call it a night. See, is anyone live, perchance? Probably not. It's a Friday evening, you know. You might think. No. No. No one is. That's upsetting. Get on it, cunts. Come on. Alright. See you tomorrow.